I come back. Hi guys, it's your girl Ree, and I'm back for the third episode. And today we're gonna be talking about, are you with the right partner? Yes, I know it's not me who's supposed to decide that, but I'm just asking you. It's a question. Are you with the right partner? Every relationship has its cycle. In the beginning, we fall in love with your partner, you anticipate their calls, you want their touch, and you enjoy their craziness. You're like, yeah, you can't wait. You look at the phone, like, can't be, I will not texting, I will not calling, you don't miss me, all sorts of things. Like, falling in love isn't hard at all. Some people say it takes time. Some say they can fall in love in a day. I don't fall in love. So I don't know, I can't tell you that. There's a reason we call it falling in love to begin with. It's because it doesn't happen intentionally or you plan it. It's basically natural. It's spontaneous. It just happens. You don't have to do anything at all. Like, you fall. You don't plan falling, like we fall. Just we fall in love. People that are in love, they have a saying, he stripped me off my feet. Oh, what girl? Yeah. They'll show you things, eh? Hi, they fell in love, they were stripped off their feet. Like, it was unplanned. You can just tell the saying that they use shows you already. It was spontaneous, natural. This thing just happened for itself. You were just there and it just happened to you. After a few months, it's no longer the same. Or years, there's this new feeling that comes. I don't know if it's comfortability or it's also nature, and then you just fall as well. I don't know, but it happens that after some time, things start changing. Some say they change for the better, some it just becomes stagnant. However, I believe love fades. It's not the same. The cycle changes with time. Slowly but surely, the phone calls become less and less, or they become a bother. They start irritating. You're calling, you just called an hour ago. But before, you would complain if 2 hours went by without a call. Now it's a call, like, did you call me in the morning? It's just 3 o'clock again. Why are you calling me? The craziness starts irritating you. Sure, when you're annoying, but you can't do this. We're during the people. How did you put you said I love you when I said this? What happened? Hey, we're during the people. You start having limitations of what you can do to each other, what you can say to each other, because apparently we are doing. So, like, what's supposed to happen? So, because we are now during the people, our relationship must change. But back in the days, how you're not touching me because we're during the people, so you're ashamed of me. And then now, 6 months down the line, we touch you. Hey, you're during the people. Like, keep your distance. How? It feels like you're a person who doesn't know what you want, But it's just part of falling in love. It's a cycle. You enjoy it, and then it's annoying. And then it stops. Hey, I'm not hard. It becomes a problem now. How's somebody? I must humble. I shit. I they don't call anymore. You must first send a call back before they call. But we called you, you said they are annoying. We stopped. Manje, it's a problem. What's supposed to happen? What is supposed to happen? Like, at this point, that's when most people start asking themselves, okay, what's going on here? Am I with the right person? You start reflecting back, hi, we were like this and then this. So why did things change? It now looks like the other person has fallen out of love. This one doesn't want me anymore. What happened? You start wondering what's going on. And then from there, that's when you find someone in the relationship starting to feel certain feelings for external people in the relationship. You start considering other people, and then that's when things start to derail, hey? They start derailing. You know, the key to succeeding in a relationship is not finding the right person. It's learning to love the person you found. People tend to blame their partner for their unhappiness, and then you're looking outside for fulfillment. Like, you can't blame your partner for the cycle of the relationship. Like I said, these things are a cycle. They are bound to happen. But then it's up to you to bring the cycle forward. You need to move on from the cycle. It doesn't mean you need to start looking for extra people, extramarital affairs to bring you happiness, because you're not going to find happiness there. Other people don't actually tend to find other people. Other people just decide to keep them busy with other things instead of focusing mainly on that relationship. For example, others start working more, others start, they get a hobby, they form friendships with new people. Some like bombarding themselves with a lot of TV series, movies, just watching TV all the time. It keeps their mind off that relationship that they believe is actually going wrong. And it's not going wrong, it's just going through a phase, because a relationship is a cycle. And then from there, you start lying, others start drinking a lot. You start all sorts of things that you feel will fulfill what you need. You will bring back the happiness. And remember, this is just a temporary phase. You cannot do things that are drastic. You can't make big moves on things that will change your life forever, while it's just a temporary phase that you can actually change yourself. So I need you to listen to this very carefully. It's very important. The key to a succeeding relationship is not finding the right person. It is listening. It is learning to love the person you found. I am saying this for the second time, I know very well. People think loving this one, I have to love them every day. Oh, shame, never. You just learn to love someone even when you hate them, and you just love them for that hate that you have. You see, when you reach a point where you actually hate somebody that you love very much, hey, you found your soulmate, I promise you. You cannot have a person who's going to make you happy every day. Every day, baby. And tomorrow, baby. For the whole 365 days, and never. You need to go up and down. You need to experience each other on all levels. You need to know this one is going down. You need to just I don't even entertain this one. And then as a man, you need to know, she has started, let me buy flowers, she will come back. You need such. You can't be smiling all day with it. It's not possible. Because I promise you, if you can start a new relationship because this is what you went through, what's going to happen is that after a couple of months down the line, or years, you are going to reach this phase again. Because remember, the new person is exciting because it's still that phase that you went through in the beginning again with the other person. You were loving, you were calling. Whatever you feel was there, it's gone. And then now you want to start it elsewhere. Why don't you just bring back what you had? I mean, if you could call me a year ago every hour, what is stopping you now? If you could text me a year ago every now and then, what is stopping you now? Like, what changed? What's the, like, I feel like as long as you realize already, how? No, man. We were not like this. We were this and that. You are right. You were. The two of you were. Which means it was possible. It was doable. You did. Why can't you do it now? Why? What's the difference between now and then? Sustaining a relationship is very difficult. Like, you have to work day in, day out for it to work. And it's not going to work if the girl is the only one who wants the relationship to work out, or if it's the guy who's only trying. You both need to put the efforts. I mean, I cannot be chasing a person who's running. I will never catch you. How? how are we going to make that work? It's not going to work. We need to both work. And remember, you need to apply wisdom into everything you do together. You have to know what you need to do in order to bring back that spark together. So I should know what makes him happy. He should know what makes me happy. And then we must put it all in one pot and cook. And then find the solution to the relationship work. Because a relationship is not about him being happy or her being happy. It's about us being happy together. You need to understand each other. And there's one thing that people tend to forget. Let me give you an example by myself. I'm Rita, you all know. So this is the Rita here. Then I meet Ben. I become a certain Rita because I have Ben in my life. Ben decides he wants to marry me. I decide it's fine and we get married. There's going to be a new Rita who is resulting from knowing Ben and having Ben and marrying Ben. See, the Rina that was dating Ben and the Rina that is married to Ben is not the same people. But they are all Rinas. Even the one before who knew Ben is still Rina. But they are stages that I grew because I had to adjust to certain things. The same thing happens to Ben. There was a Ben, then there was a Ben who dated Rina, then there was a Ben who married Rina. Becomes a different Ben. Reason being, when we are dating, I go all out to impress you. Same goes for Ben. He goes all out to impress me. We get married. Now we are all comfortable with each other. We are now showing the real colors of ourselves. And then that's when you start seeing, hey, why is he? The guy is annoying him. Guy leaves his laundry everywhere. It's pens. This side, it's what. I start getting frustrated. I'm annoyed all the time. I'm moody because I feel like he doesn't listen to me because he's doing this because I've told him 10,000 times. However, poor Ben has always been like that. He's always lived alone. He always left his pens there. No one will tell him anything. He'll just come and pick it up when he feels like it during his own time. And that is not a problem. That is Ben. But then you want to make a big issue out of Ben's lifestyle. Like how? Why can't we find a compromise? It's either Ben must also adjust and Nami, I should stop being a very strict person. I must adjust, but Ben is not used to taking away his clothes after the least I can do is put the laundry basket in the bathroom. Now he must adjust, say I must no longer leave my clothes on the floor. The least thing that I can do is move my clothes from the floor into the basket. Now I become this emotional person that Ben is like, hey, I don't want to go home. When I get home, they'll be shouting every day. She's always shouting. She's not shouting. She's frustrated because you're always doing this and that. And I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm saying she's not adjusting. And I'm not saying now we continue annoying now. You need to also try and accommodate each other. I didn't change. It's an effect that you have on me. And you need to understand that. And you need to love all these arenas that are existing in this picture, because all of these arenas, they've always been here. It's just that you were just the one extracting these different features of Rina to appear here. But then, I must find a girlfriend here to keep me here. When I get home, I'm tired, I just sleep. What do you think that will do to her? You think now she's going to be happy? But at least he's not home, he's not annoying me, so it's fine. No, you are creating a monster. She will tell you the first day, but why would you not come home? Then she'll be angry for a week and you don't talk. You do it again, you're like, she's gonna forgive me. And she forgives you until she stops talking. And she watches you and does nothing and says nothing. You walk in at home and then you find out, oh baby, you're back. Do you want food? You're like, today they are poisoning me. I didn't sleep home, but mind you, she wants to give me food. I'm not eating. And the girl is giving up on you. Like, she can't talk about the same thing every day. You start thinking, why is she so nice? She's cheating. Why? Because she's nice to you. She has given you everything you wanted. You don't want to come home. She has allowed you to not come home. And then when she welcomes you like that, she's cheating or she's poisoning you. What do you want? It's like it's a one-sided relationship now. When you do this, I'm angry. It's a problem. You do this, I'm not angry. It's still a problem. Ufuna. What are we supposed to do? At this point, you're finding each other annoying, and you think, we're just not meant to be. It's not even anything like that. That's when love is fire. Shem, burn it. Put the wood there. Put the wood, it's burning. The problem is when you're looking at it as it's dying. Yes, it's dying, you're right, but what should you do? Should you put water and then you go separate with and go start another fire? When it goes down again, you put water again, you move on. Or you rather just put more wood and bring back the flame. I mean, what's easier? And they say better the devil you know than you know. Are you going to have new devils every month? For how long? For a relationship to succeed, you need to both put effort. It's really important. Like infidelity is not even the answer. Drinking is not the answer. Smoking is not the answer. Keeping busy on TV, it's not the answer. And you know something that makes men feel like they're no longer important in the household is children. I'm not saying don't have children, don't get me wrong. Children need attention, and children are always with their mothers. And then mothers, this is where the problem comes. Women. Hey, manana, man, the children are hungry. Hey, the children can't sleep. Hey, Ivana. Please remember, before you were a mother, you were my wife, and you are still my wife till today. Women tend to forget that. They now become mothers. They're now protective of their children. They must now sleep with their children. At home, it's a queen bed. It's a double bed. 2 people. We can only fit. You want to add 3 children in between. How are we going to sleep? Guys, no. If they want to be in your room, get a mat. They'll sleep on the floor. Get a sponge, whatever. You cannot have anything in between you two. Seriously, like even if it's your own kids, you cannot say they sleep in between you two. That is putting something between the two of you. Why are you putting something between the two of you? Why? What is it there for? Are you saying you're welcoming things? It starts with children. Before you know it, it's a cousin. Apparently, when you ask as a wife, asking a guy, who's this man? It's my cousin. Long lost cousin from. Okay, it's fine. Cousin, call and stop even at 12 when you're sleeping. It's fine. You're a cousin. That's how it is again. But what did you do? You were the one that started. You were adding things in between the two of you. You were adding. And then now from there you start adding home guy. Friend. Here's what happened. Shem, I don't know what to do anymore. He's doing this and that and that and that. What happened? He's cheating. What happened is staying at work there because he's running away from you because you become a monster in the house for no reason. You know, you're now thinking Tawo is cheating because Ungan says Tawo is cheating because she has experience. And you know those women, those single ones that are always, they don't have husbands, they've never been married, they don't even have any ex. That's the reason they're not even married, because they know too much. And they will stay that way because they know too much. They can know, they must know, it's fine, and they will ruin your marriage when I stay there. You listen to them, you will see. Love is a decision, it's not a feeling. That is a fact. Go and argue with your ancestors. Love is a fact. Love is a decision. It's not a feeling. You will feel it in the beginning of time. You're loving this person. However, for it to work out, for it to continue, you need to know, or this is a decision I am taking. Because temptations will always be there. Temptations will always be there. There's always going to be a guy who is hotter than yours. There's always going to be a girl who's yellower than your girlfriend or your wife. There's always going to be a girl with bigger curves or whatever. So you can't keep chasing such things. Even if you go to that one with curves and then you date her for a month, 3 months, then she decides, oh babe, no, I think I'm fat, I need to lose weight. So now you're going to leave her because she has decided to lose weight now. Or you're going to tell her, no babe, you can't lose weight because now I loved you and married you for your curves. So if your curves go, the marriage is over. That's how it's going to be. come on, we can't put such trivial things as facts and things that hold down relationships. Love is a decision, simple as that. You decide to love this one person, not the right person. You love the one you found. Correct. Nice. You're loving your imperfect person perfectly. Trust me, it matters. Those little details. Random flowers here. You'll find a girl with friends. Hey, he bought me flowers. Oh, why he's cheating? Don't listen. Don't buy. Don't take those flowers. Why is he buying me flowers? He's guilty. He's just feeling guilty. I listen to your friends. You will see. They will marry you. Lastly, but not least, I would say, guys, God. The one thing that I would actually say you can allow to come between the two. God. Not your children, not your friends, not your family, not your others. God is the one that will show you the way. I feel like people don't pray about their relationships. They feel like they must only pray to win their lotto, they must only pray to get a job, you must only pray to go to school, to pass. Guys, what about your relationship? What makes you think you know better? You pray for everything. Even when you eat, you're praying God bless our food before we eat. And in a relationship, God bless my relationship and the food before we eat. In Jesus' name, amen. Trust me, that's enough prayer. It will work. Trust in the Lord. It will work. Because I've said about so I will never stop when it comes to relationship. I'm not an expert. It's just that there's too much. It's too much. So thank you for watching. Stay tuned. We still have Ask Me coming up. Don't forget to subscribe and call your aunties, your uncles to subscribe. It's very important. Thank you.
And now on to the next part of our show. We will be reading the problems that you sent to me that you would require me to advise you from. I really hope you guys listen attentively. And remember, you don't have to do anything I say. I am just giving advice on how I see things or what I would do if I were in your shoes. Please remember that you are not forced to do as I say or to listen to what I say. I'm just advising you. Dearest Sinclair, I'm 22 and just had a baby boy who is 1 month old. The father chased me away and told me he doesn't love me anymore. He's already living with another girl. I don't know what to do. I am stressed. Please help. Yo, my dear, please focus on your baby and yourself. You still have a life ahead of you, with or without him. It's his loss. Let him go. Time heals everything. Finish up your studies, get a part-time job for money, and take care of your child. With time, everything will fall into place. You will see that you can actually live a very beautiful life without him. Probably even live a better life. Good day, Simply. I love my girlfriend. I would like to make things right with her. I cheated on her previously and she literally does not trust me. How do I show her that I have changed and she is now my focus? Yo, Mugai. Why did you cheat in the first place? She is right not trusting you. Chances are she's gathering her thoughts on how to probably break up with you. Or she actually wants to stay and just struggling with everything. If she stays, you are lucky as hell. It's going to take a serious amount of work to regain her trust, like probably a year's worth of work at least. Letting her know of your whereabouts each time you leave the house, let her know who's there, have a curfew on when you will return home so that you instill trust. It's difficult having a curfew as an adult, but hey, you want her trust, right? No going to places that will encourage infidelity in any form. If you are drinking with the guys and girls come over, you will need to leave, literally. No questions asked, because she's going to start having doubts. You don't get to initiate sex anymore. You don't get to complain if you go a while without sex. Go get tested. Since you're the one that cheated, show her the results or just go with her once for the test. Basically, You just took your own freedom away. However, it's not up to you to make it work. You could be really sorry and want to change, but it's not enough to make the relationship work. If girl does not see it, then it can be fixed. And you can't beg forever. You must know when to let go and live with the consequences of your mistake. Dear Simply Ray, I am a 30-year-old female and have a child with my current boyfriend with whom I've been living with for the past 10 years. The problem is, I feel like we are more of roommates than lovers. I recently met a guy at work and fell madly in love with him. He treats me like a queen and I love him beyond words. I'm now caught in between the two men. I told the second guy about my current relationship. He doesn't mind for now, but tells me I will need to make a decision in the future. Baby daddy doesn't know about the new guy. I don't know what to do as I don't want to lose either of them. Hey, you are selfish. I think, let me start off like that. You are very selfish. What did you try and do to bring back the spark between the two of you? What did you do to try and go back to being lovers than just roommates? It seems like you and your baby daddy let the relationship go stale. Both of you will have to work on it if you want to save it. But will he be willing to do that because he seems comfortable with the way things are? You could have tried to work things out with him before finding an alternative boyfriend. What's left for you to do right now is to make a decision about who you want to be with. It would be better for you to do it sooner rather than later, before you end up losing both of them. You need to be sure about what you want and make the right decision.